Welcome to the Media Hunt Report. I'm here with the co-founder and CEO of Coposit, Chris Ferris. Chris, it's great to be in your studios in Sydney.
Thank you for coming. It's a pleasure to have you here.
Now, tell us about Coposit. You've gone from not being known as a brand to, I think, every developer in the country wants to know about you.
It's been a quick 2 years. Yeah, look, we've got a great message to tell. We've got a great customer base looking to use Coposit, and that's resulted in some of the best projects across Australia and the best developers across Australia wanting to onboard with the Coposit platform.
Interest rates have obviously gone up pretty dramatically over the last couple of years. How's that impacted on the market? How's that impacted on developers? What are you seeing out there in terms of the difficulties that have prevented people from actually getting into the market?
Yeah, look, for our customer base, the rising interest rate and obviously cost of living environment has actually put, Coposit at the forefront for a lot of people looking at cash flows. Is it, you're buying an $800,000 property. Do you necessarily want to put that $800,000 or that $80,000 up front, sitting there doing nothing? At the moment, people are looking at their cash flows, driving people towards Coposit, and in a really different way to secure a property now and being able to pay in weekly payments. That's what I think has been the attractive force of Coposit.
So the other thing too is a lot of people could say, well, developers are obviously just engaging another way of attracting purchasers to contracts and things like that, especially off the plan. But the focus of Coposit, as I understand it, is really consumer related.
Look, of course, there's additional sales coming to a developer, and that's the byproduct of having an excellent product within Coposit. The additional groups that we're seeing come through are people that may not necessarily have that full deposit, but want to get on the property ladder and get into that journey. And we're helping people have a pathway forward into the property market.
So if I'm 20 years old, engaged, about to get married, I want to move into a place somewhere in Sydney or Melbourne, what's the process with Coposit? And what's the benefit of using Coposit?
Before we get into the process, my key message is the dream is still alive. You're 20 or 21-year-old. Maybe that property dream has been dead for a long time. That dream is alive. But the process is simply you need a minimum of $10,000 to sign or secure a property. And then you pay weekly payments until you get to that full 10% deposit. Then come settlement time, you arrange your loan, you get in place, and then you're picking up the keys and you're buying furniture before you know it and you're moving into your new place.
And there's no additional costs to that?
The amazing thing about Coposit is it's completely free for the customer to use Coposit. We make a fee from the developer per sale, but most importantly, we don't want to hurt the people that we're trying to help. We want to make sure that they can get in a really different way and no additional costs, charges or fees ever to use the Coposit platform. It's a different way, it's a pathway, and we've got a great message to tell.
Well, it's great working with you, Chris, and congratulations on the journey, and we like journeying with you and look forward to the future with you.
Thank you very much, appreciate it.